What is happening, y'all? Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, hi. Hiya. Um, LK, how do you get chat to show up, like YouTube chat to show up in OBS? Is that a possibility? Is that I probably could have done a little research prior to, but I wanted to play Call of Duty Cold War. Pop up chat. Pop out the chat. But like even just on the actual even on the actual application. Like count like what I'm talking about, like in like OBS, like where it has like a panel. You know what I mean? Like where is that what you're talking about? Not necessarily on the actual stream, but just within OBS. Oh, always, dude. Always. Let me see. Ah, got it, got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't wanna like use this entire stream just to get that done. So, I'll table that for another time. I'll figure that out on my own. How you guys doing tonight? This is kind of a cool little setup though, I'm not gonna lie. Like this just feels right. Not gonna lie. Ooh, what type of pizza did you get? And did oh wow, I didn't even there we go. Hell yeah. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Pop out chat. There we go. I like that better. I like that better. Hell yeah. Let's close that out. All right. Yo, I think I got this. I think we got this. Hell yeah. There we go. I had what did I have for lunch? So I woke up late. I slept till like 12 o'clock today and it felt really good. I was up playing the campaign last night for Cold War, and so I was up till 3 in the morning. Got to sleep till 12. It was really nice. And I had what did I have for I had lunch at like 2 o'clock, between 2 and 2:30. And I had some like I can't remember what origin they are, but like it's like the Asian version of the like those like sweet and spicy wings from an Asian restaurant. I can't remember what nationality is, but no, it's fantastic. That's fantastic. Oh, the campaign's amazing. Campaign's absolutely amazing. Oh my lord. Look what the cat dragged in. Mr. Prometheus. Bruh, this place may be heresy for you, but I'm telling you, like, I kind of fuck with it. I kind of fuck with it. I like the whole dashboard and like, yo, YouTube's got some. They got a cool little. They have a cool little thing here, man. I like it. I like it. Yeah. It really does though, dude. Like, I mean, it just it feels good. It feels right. Um, that's all I'll say right now. Well, yeah, and I wanted to test this out because I'd rather, for chats like this, I'd rather um YouTube does a lot better at circulating content, and this is not that like we don't have a good time when we're playing gaming content, but when we're talking about things like drug addiction and how to overcome that, like YouTube actually does actually like promote your video for you, so get you in front of more people, and it saves me, even though the edits on the last Twitch VOD were minor, like it saves me a shit ton of time to do that time, which I don't have. So, and I can actually focus on, especially with Black Ops now, like I feel like I'm gonna get some good sniping montages, and so it'll free up some more time to do things like that. Do different podcast uploads, all that good stuff. Um, I know, I know, but you know what? Change is good, and I know you don't like change. I know you don't like that at all, but here we are. Let me see what emotes people have. Hell yeah. Yo, look at that. LK coming in with the clutch. Yeah, you'd like Cold War then. I'm just saying. Just saying. I've been playing that for the past 3 hours. Well, cool guys. Wanna Thank you guys for coming out. What I really want to do with this is to full disclosure, I had no planning in this. With a lot of with something that I'm doing that it's so brand new, I don't really know what the direction that we're gonna go is. But I really want to. What I wanted to do was basically create a place or like a live stream or like an event each week where we can kind of sit here and discuss, like, if there's anything that you guys have on your mind, whether it's affected you personally, whether it's a loved one, whether it's whoever. I want to be able to open up a discussion around it, like where y'all can ask questions. If I have experience with it, I can share. Hopefully, we can bring some more people in here who have the same experience or have similar experiences as me, and kind of create like an open community to help each other. So that's the whole purpose of this. So um, last week shared my story around drug addiction. And so this week, God, I gotta stop. This week I want to kind of open the floor if y'all had any questions around, like, say you have a loved one and you don't know how to deal with them, or like you don't know how to chat with them, you don't know how to yeah, you don't know how to deal with them. What are some struggles? What are some of the stuff that y'all go through? Because I can bring my perspective from both being a drug, obviously being a drug addict myself, as well as helping people who have like relapsed in, like, who have relapsed, and I've had to deal with them as well. You know. um, Turtle, complaints can be filed. Let's see. I don't know where complaints can be filed. Luden Kyle, you're in charge of complaints. Where would they be filed? Luden Kyle is in charge of all complaints here. Yeah. Y'all say your farewells to Prometheus. We got 7 more days to hang out with him. We got 7 more days to hang out with him right now. And then all of a sudden it's just his Discord title is gonna be fuck off. Where no one will be able to see him anymore. Turtle, you see that? You can all complaints will be forwarded over there. You know, there's your complaints box. From there, I don't know where they go. I don't know where they go. And I don't know the turnaround time of those getting resolved. I don't. I don't. Yeah. Wow. uh, yeah. Yeah, I think there's a good reason why I don't stay on WoW. There's a good reason why I don't stay on WoW, or why I never played WoW. I say stay on WoW. Hmm. Oh wow, they're nice, nice. That's good that they're evaluated. Kyle, what's the turnaround time? What's the turnaround time? That way she can know when the right response would be, like when she can respond back to you, or when you should respond back to her. That way she knows. That's wild, dude. Wow. Wow. So not only do complaints go to Luden Kyle, but there's also an option to tip him well, you could also call that bribery to get a expedited request in. Wow. Wow. That's quite at least you're clear about it. You know, at least you're clear about it, you know? So, if people don't like it, they can just not do it. What kind of license? Yelling nuts. Tried raw coconut. Okay. Okay. How was that? I knew that was happening. I knew that was going to happen. Kyle, any tip included? I don't actually think I've tried raw coconut before. I don't think I have tried that before. I mean, I've had coconut milk, but I haven't had I haven't even had coconut water. Yeah, I don't yeah, I don't think I've ever tried that before. It's good in Starbucks drinks. I'll tell you that. Nah. Nah, I can't say, but that sounds like a very specific experience that it sounds like that's the only way to enjoy coconut. If I'll be honest. I mean, that sounds like the only time I would ever try coconut, like an actual raw coconut, is if someone did that. Why it keeps coming in. I need to disconnect my phone from. There we go. Okay. I actually did all of my chores today. Like I put together my entertainment center. I put together a new dresser. Got rid of my old dresser, and got rid of my old entertainment center. It's been pretty dope. There's a kid that moved in next door, and he didn't really have anything when he moved in, and so literally like probably 90% of the stuff I'm getting rid of is just literally like copy pasta over to his apartment. So I don't even have to throw it away. It doesn't even go to. It's not like it gets thrown in dumpsters. Some stuff did. A lot of stuff definitely did, but there's a good chunk of it that actually went over to him. Yeah, yeah. No, it is good, and the new entertainment center is like really like sleek and like minimalistic, and I don't know. I don't know. I enjoy it. I enjoy it because I got a lower profile. It's a low profile stand, and so I did that. Got rid of literally like my 200-pound dresser that I kept telling you about. Prometheus knows all about that because I kept dreading wanting to move that. Like I kept dreading like because it's just extremely awkward. So what we did was we undid the doors where it actually gave us some leverage. It literally took us probably 10 minutes to get it down the stairs. Uh, yeah, and I literally went back to the dumpster today, like less than 24 hours. That thing was scooped. I was like, fam, it's a nice ass dresser, but it's too large for my closet. Bro, we just take care of business all day, man. We just take care of business all day. 1 to 90 business days for this complaint to be filed. Wow. That's a that's pretty healthy turnaround time. Kind of industry standard, if we're being honest here. For what do you work for, Twitch? Oh, I had to. I had to. Made some ball lunch. What'd you have, dude? What'd you make? Look at that. Which is 90 to infinity. Yeah. So, Turtle, you're actually getting a really good deal there. You're actually getting very good service. Very good service. Yo, facts. Facts. I would say so as well. Yeah. I'm That's how I was in college. That's how I was in college when I did go to college. It wasn't I didn't really like going to the whole class part. Like I didn't, college for me wasn't about going to class. It was just about partying. College was a good idea. Co- co- College was a good idea for me, but I rather I just yeah, yeah. I just party, that's all. Wow. That sounds incredible. Braised pork short ribs, smoked chicken, chili garlic, honey carrots. Yo, chili garlic honey carrots. That I don't like. I mean, the rest of it sounds amazing, but that alone sounds like it slaps. That alone sounds like it slaps. Yeah, right. No shit. Like I don't know what he's doing. Like my man, like we got the next fucking Gordon Ramsay over here who just doesn't who refuses to uh to make some of these videos. Pain, nothing but pain. Yeah, yeah. I mean, and bro, you could just record the whole thing and do a voiceover. And you could even do a fake voiceover so people didn't actually know your actual voice. Bro, you could literally remain invisible and still be public. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You could do it. I know you like being really secret. So I'm trying to like I'm like laying it out for you. You know, I'm like giving you the runway. Like here you go. It's easy. It's too easy. See? Dude, you'd get a gazillion YouTube views in literally like in like 0.5 seconds. Wait, wait, hold on. I saw that something got deleted for from where hmm. I believe it, man. I believe it. Yeah. Kyle, I have no idea how to change any of the moderator settings. This is literally day one for me YouTube live. I think the last time I did a YouTube live was like when I very first started streaming and I just grinded. I actually think it was Black Ops 2 for Black Ops 4, something like that, for just like 8 hours straight at a time. Exiting will not end a stream if it's currently live. Okay. All right. Ah, there we go. All right. Yeah, apparently not. Apparently Prometheus has superpowers. Oh man. No, it didn't. It didn't. I don't know about all that. Well, that's facts. That's a loaded statement right there. That is a loaded statement. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Oh man. Oh dear. Yo guys, I'm gonna try it. I today I'm gonna try it at least for a month. I'm trying this thing for my breakfast and lunch and snacks. It's called Huel, like fuel but with an H. I'm kind of excited about that. And if it actually does the trick and fills me up, and like that will save me so much money and actually give me something real for variety, and I can still do what I want for dinner. I don't know if you can see. Turtle, do you see y'all see Leia on the in the background? Oh, bro. Here you go, Jed. This is. I know. I'm just. She don't give. She don't give no fucks. She really is though. I'm glad the camera's kind of blurred out there, right there. You know. Bro, she is. I don't know if she's just mad at me. You know, because we didn't get to play as much today. I don't know. I don't know, but she she's got it made in the shade over here. That's all I know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what's what's interesting, chat, or what since y'all are here, and I'll say this here first today. So since I started, and I can elaborate on it a little bit more, but since I started therapy, back in March, either March or April. No, no, I think it's been May. It was May or June. I can't remember when I started. Uh, I started going to therapy then, just because there was a lot of like there's a lot of like personal relationships and intimate relationship stuff that I struggled with, and so a lot of what I learned from that was a lot of that tied back to my relationship with my family. A lot of it tied back to the relationship with my mother, relationship with my father, and the relationship like with the whole family dynamic, and how I chose to live my life. And what I had realized at that point in time, it took about a month to realize, but that with the exception of a few things, like probably a good 75 to 80% of my apartment, everything had either been handed down by them, bought by them, or I had bought to impress them to live a certain lifestyle that they wanted me to live to be okay, or that they thought like that I should live, and that, um, you know, yeah, like basically there was this one track way of life that I was supposed to live, and I didn't. If I didn't live like that, then it wasn't going to be successful. And so what I did was I had a moment where I just snapped, and I just literally got rid of everything. I replaced everything in my apartment with things that I actually wanted. Everything from everything from my silverware to my cups to sofa to the entertainment centers to clothes to literally everything. And today I can say that there is not one item in here. Like today, I can fully say that everything that was bought to impress my family or to live a certain way of life that they wanted me to live has now been purged and replaced with things that I actually wanted in the life that I want to live. And that is just a, I'm not sure if that's making any sort of sense, but that is pretty fucking cool. It literally gives me chills, and it just, I feel, even though a lot of stuff I put on credit, I feel incredibly more independent. And I feel like I'm just actually doing what I want to do. I'm buying what I want to buy. I'm not buying it to appease someone else. I'm doing it because I want to. And I just remember when I started that, I'm like, when is that feeling gonna happen? Like, when am I gonna get that feeling again? You know what I mean? Um, yeah, really, and even and the craziest thing during that journey is that like even the things that I was either throwing away or giving away, you know, most of it there wasn't anything wrong with it. They were perfectly fine, you know. And so like from the outside looking in, it looked like I was just crazy. Like I didn't, you know, no one knew what the fuck I was doing, you know. Um, but I don't know, man. It just feels it feels. I don't even know how it feels. It just feels extremely liberating, you know, extremely freeing. And I'm like extremely proud of myself for being able to walk through that. You know, like the two things that were on my list that were it were the dresser and the entertainment center, and I got rid of both of those on Saturday and and put together the new ones today. And yeah, I mean everything from, I think the last thing that I think I need to get is like the different tooth. There's a different type of toothbrush set that I want, but besides that, like everything has been purged, and it's almost just like a, like exactly, Kyle. It's like a fresh slate. You know, it's like a, yeah, it's like a completely fresh start. So it's kind of hard to like put that into words. And I've never done that before. You know, like I've had like, of course, I've had like a fresh start with like my life of like when I got sober. You know, like of course, I helped recreate my life then, but um, this is just a little bit different. You know, this is just a little bit different. I feel like I'm growing up a lot more. Exactly, though. Exactly. You know, and especially when you got the weighted blanket though, like that's a purple gravity blanket. Purple did a uh like a collaboration or a partnership or whatever you want to call it, a deal where they branded their own mattress or their own weighted blanket. Bro, exactly. Exactly, man. It just it yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, dude, I have I you know, if you know anything like any Prometheus, like like when I buy something, it's just like I'm extremely big on like buying things all from the same brand so that they work really well with each other. And when I decided to upgrade the mattress, it was purple mattress. Now it's purple. The only thing I don't have purple are the sheets. I bought those from Brooklyn, but the weighted blanket and the pillows and the mattress are all the purple. They're all the purple brand. And my dog has got her own damn purple dog bed that she's finally recognizing it as a place to sleep. She's finally coming to after like 2 years. She she's actually like wanting to sleep in it. I'll vouch for him all day, dude. I absolutely love my mattress. They're phenomenal. Yo, the funny thing is, Kyle, is that when I first got it, they had just when I first got it and I brought it home, she had another bed at the time, and so I when I set it all up, she literally looked at it, she sniffed it. I think she even licked it, and then she just turned around and went and laid in her bed that had like 3 holes in it. And I'm just like, I spent how much money on this mattress, and you're just like, eh. Like, imagine if you could, like, dogs could like consult. Imagine if you could do that. Imagine you could just have a conversation like, "Hey, do you want this?" And they could actually tell you that. She doesn't like being under the blanket. She's never been like an under the blanket dog. She's always been she's Miss Independent too, y'all. Like, don't get it to like, I've actually had to force her to snuggle. Like, she was not a snuggler in the beginning. She was not a snuggler. And um I don't know if that was like from a previous part of a breed or just the previous owner, but she'll snuggle like in the mornings, and then like right when we go to bed, and then once I like lay on my stomach, she immediately just gets up and goes to her bed. I think she just like recognized like, okay, dad's like actually gonna go to sleep and I'm not gonna get any more attention. Change is scary, man. I mean, but look at what we're doing here. I mean, change is scary, but we're on a brand new platform. You know, we're just kind of seeing where this goes. Like, I got no idea what I'm doing right now, and that's usually the best way to do it because, yeah, going with no expectations. What, the new platform? It's good, dude. It's good for you, dude. Builds character. It builds character, bro. And I don't know why it's so scary, because you watch a lot of YouTube. So like, I don't know why this is so scary to you. I don't know. I think it's more of like a, you can't use your emotes. Like, imagine if you could use the Twitch emotes uh in YouTube. Now, I wonder if those are copyrighted. We can actually, or trademarked. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, it's interesting, man. I mean, I'll admit, like, I'm one of those. Like, I'm one of those. The only YouTube live streams I watch right now are you, Courage. Yeah, you and Courage. I think I pulled up a Valkyrie stream once, but I don't particularly like, I nothing against. I just don't like, I typically just don't vibe with her style of content. But yo, there. What the fuck? There's actually a trademark for Fast Twitch Grandma. What is this? Providing a website featuring information on exercise and fitness. Oh, it's a great place. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's kind of obvious, you know. LK always pulling in the viewers there. 100%. I'm gonna actually hold on. Yo, I don't think Twitch owns the intellectual property rights, low key. Yeah. Yeah. No, I like that. Lol, 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 lol. Yo, they're I'll tell you, like their social media response is so bad right now. Like they are so bad right now. They need to get some change in upper level management because like I feel like the people who are like the first line, like the last line of defense, or like people that are dealing with the brunt of it, are like the day to day employees or that help with running the day to day operations. But uh, and it's decisions by upper level management that are doing that are doing shit like this. Yeah, bro, right? Nate Shot was I was actually watching Nate Shot stream today, and they were singing a Soldier Boy song, and he's like, "Be careful, y'all gonna get DMCA'd from these from these bars." Critical. Yeah, I haven't deleted my vods. I'm not gonna lie. I need to go do that or deleted my clips, which sucks. But that thing about starting fresh, starting fresh. Hmm. Yeah, I mean that's just a simple fix. I mean, that's the craziest part, dude, is that like you can, now that they're actually enforcing it. Yeah, that's what happened. I saw Harris Heller quote retweet that, and um yeah. Where you going, Leia? Where you going, sweet girl? Huh? Where you going, sweet girl? Come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh. Oh, okay. Hello. Hello. Okay. You okay? You okay? Yeah? Hey, you look good in that camera, girl. I don't know why you're so camera shy. I don't know why you're so camera shy. Head didn't tattoo Tim. My yeah, I mean, so I'm really conflicted. The discussion I saw on Twitter was about um like especially with GlitchCon, like how they donated $1 million to the Disabled Gamers Foundation, like, and they had this big thing with GlitchCon. They sent all these streamers all this other shit. It's like it was so heartwarming to see, but I think that to tell you the truth was like a bunch of smoke and mirrors, like to like try to like cover up other shit that they've done, like because it's really cool to see them do that, but when they're only taking care of like when they're only truly like taking care of the top whatever percentage of creators, like that just it shows. Like it was such a weird thing to see. But I mean, so is Twitch itself worth over $1 billion, or is it? Are you talking about Amazon? Holy shit! Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yep, yep. I'll say as I don't want to share the company that I work for. Like y'all know, I think y'all know privately, but um we've gone through something similar. Like our social media strategy is so bad, and like our old like we just went through a complete wipe of leadership, you know, and so we got brand new leadership with a brand new direction. It feels a lot different, and I have a lot of empathy for some of the people that are kind of on my level at Twitch, or even just shit, even senior management that still can't really do anything about it because Twitch just feels like this old school type of leadership. For you know, is currently controlling what's happening right now, and um, unfortunately, like we just had to like I and those and y'all know like I struggled a lot over the past probably about 3 to 4 years, and it's such a refreshing thing to see that because I felt like it was such an uphill battle. I can never get promoted. I can never get where I wanted to go. You know, it's like I was yelling into a void, and so I I really think that that's where Twitch is right now, is that they're just stuck in this old way of thinking for, and it's the irony of that is just so amazing because you have some of the most progressive people that are creating a brand new form of entertainment. You know, like they're like the pioneer of live streaming, but yet they're still operating with these old school, just like old school tactics and beliefs, you know, and just a way of doing things. And that to me is just it's just mind boggling, you know. It's just mind boggling to me, and I don't understand that. Bro, you're in college. You're in college, bro. But good vibes though. Good vibes though tomorrow because I'm actually having a meeting with our brand or vice president of brand. And so yeah, it'd be really cool. It'd be really cool. I'm excited for that. That's when you put a framed employee of the month picture on your wall. Yeah, I think that's exactly what you should do. You know, yeah. So good things on the horizon, guys. Good things on the horizon. I just get this feeling that I just get 2020 has been an extremely tough year. You know, but I think it's gonna. I think there's some really good things that are gonna they're gonna like bring 2020 home, if you will. That are like there's gonna be enough good things between the months of November and December that are it won't necessarily make up for the amount of loss and the amount of tragedy and the amount of just challenge that we've had. Um, but I think it's gonna end on a good note. I get this feeling, man. Like, and I tweeted, I can't wait to retweet this. But like, I think at the beginning of October or middle October, I was just like, November is gonna be a good month for me, and not only just me. I think for a lot of people, I think for a lot of people, it's gonna be a good month. And I mean, for me, there's a lot of change happening on my IRL job. A lot of things changing in when it comes to how I handle personal relationships. There's all these games coming out, which for me, like I've felt like we've just been in this, at least for the games I play or the games I really enjoy. There's just been a major drought when it comes to engaging content and companies really and publishers really just putting out games that I enjoy. So I know for me personally, I don't know, man. Call of Duty seems to be back in the right way. You got Hex with Optic, you got Nadeshot with the LA Thieves. I mean, you got all these good things happening for esports too. And hopefully Halo Infinite comes out with a 2021 esports roadmap. I'm starving for that. So, um, I don't know, during especially with the pandemic, like I think we've all been challenged to deal with ourselves a lot more. I think we've all been challenged to really look at like what is kind of just like sitting there and like we're forced to deal with ourselves. At least that's what I did. So that's why I took some of that opportunity to kind of take a look at some of the really things, a lot of the things that really bothered me. And I'll tell you, being a drug addict as well, it was challenging because the way of life that I live, like, or at least the way I perceived it, like I is it like I can't do therapy or therapy isn't gonna help or like it's been a weird way like incorporating therapy into my own solution to the way I live, the way I stay sober. That's probably been the biggest challenge for me. It's um and I realized how many walls I put up with how excluding like with how many barriers that I put up just mentally, um I think so, man. I'm really hoping it's Q1 of 2021. I'm really hoping so. Hmm. Hey alone. Yeah. Yeah. That's I mean, hey alone, that's you're just like talking to everyone. Yo, and I'm just putting it out in the universe, man, like gonna get a PS5, we're gonna get an Xbox Series X, they're gonna come back in stock and we're gonna beat out the robots. I mean, it's just gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm stoked for that. I'm stoked for that. Actually, I bought it for PC. I was thinking about buying it for the console, but um I bought it for PC, you know. It's gonna be challenging for me to do that because it's such a different change of pace from what I'm used to. Like I'm not necessarily used to like open world and exploring and doing all these things, man. Like I'm just not I'm not used to that. And part of me is mad at myself because yeah, and I love it, man. Like, and it's good. It's good, but like there is something to be said about playing like an open world game on just like a massive fucking high resolution TV. You know what I mean? Like where it's not where all the specs and where all the it's not as you don't really need it. So what I'm thinking about doing is um because with the computer I put together, I basically have I can actually put a dual PC setup, or I could run a PC in my living room to where I could actually run these games. That's actually what I might do. The only thing I need to build a second PC is the case, and some RAM and a power supply. And then I'll be able to play Cyberpunk on my big screen as well. I think that'll be dope. Yeah, yeah. Mm. Word. Yo, dude, the Rise of Skywalker is so good, man. Ah, yeah, that one just I think they just tied it they just tied it together so well, man. Like they did so good. I that was the best Disney movie one or movie that Disney made that came, in the series. That shit just slapped. Oh my god. Oh my god, it was so good. The visuals, the just man like the that whole planet where the Empire was stationed at, and like where Palpatine was, like the vibes from that were just so strong, man. Like, oh, bro, that was incredible. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah, that was dope, man. It's yeah. I yeah yeah. Kind of like me with it's kind of like me with Gears of War. You know what I mean? Like it's like with um like Gears of War is like 0.1%, like right under Halo. I did. I did. Um it was good. It was, and maybe I was just extremely tired, like cuz I that was the night I was up like playing Cold War, but it just um it wasn't my favorite episode. Say it wasn't my favorite, but I did enjoy it. Ah, wait. I may need to rewatch it. Like at the very, very end, I may need to rewatch it. I think I do because I was so delirious that day. Like, don't tell me. Like, I need to rewatch that. I need to rewatch that. Ah, got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. I remember you telling me about the animated series. Yeah, what should I grab for dinner? A burrito? Is that what I need? Mhm. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, get it. Yo, good call, LK. Yo, they got a brisket burrito. Oh, yo, I should definitely get that. Right? Put some roasted garlic in there. Yo, would sauteed peppers and onions go good with that? I feel like it would. But this is so different. This is he changes good, and it's. Oh. And obviously, I want barbecue sauce on it, but like there's so many options. Mm-hmm. Grilled corn salsa. Yeah. Throw the barbecue sauce in there. But I think that what else do I want? Would would any sort of salsa go good with that? Like barbecue sauce and salsa, or just get rid of the barbecue sauce altogether? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I need help. All right, so I got cilantro lime rice, grilled corn salsa, roasted garlic, sauteed onion, peppers and onions, and barbecue sauce. Part of me is thinking that I need salsa on there, but I just don't know what to put on there. Yeah, right. But it's brisket, so I'm just like I like it's different than regular fajita meat at chicken. So I'm just. Or I could put creamy jalapeno sauce on it too. Yo, that shit sounds good. All right, it's being ordered. Yeah, so we put creamy jalapeno and barbecue sauce on it. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. But yeah. Oh, 100%, dude. 100%. I'm excited for it. Freebirds is literally next to it's literally next door to my apartment complex. I'm very excited. Yeah. It's good. It's good. Speaking I mean Borat, did you see the new Borat that came out on Amazon? Oh, and y'all, I just realized this earlier today that all of the movies that I just recently rebought for in 4K, they all came with digital movie codes. So we can literally for movie nights when y'all want to, we can watch the Matrix, like the whole Matrix trilogy, the entire Star Wars trilogy, uh the Dark Knight trilogy, Harry Potter. And I want to say I have it for Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, but I didn't rebuy that just yet. I know Lord of the Rings will when I get the new updated set. So when we do movie night, that's what we'll do. Yeah. Go right? Yeah. Shout out to Prometheus though for literally hitting me up this morning about that because I did not I completely forgot, I'll be honest. Um kind of man forgets his own movie night. Yeah, man. Yo, I kind of like the vibe that um that's in Irish's Discord right now. Little S&D lobbies. That could be dope. That could be dope. Bro, I've been feeling it with the oh, what's the not the Pellington, but the new sniper. Oh, it's a level above. Um Yeah, dude. I've been running I've been running that with an MP5 secondary. Bruh. Bruh. Katie went from like went from having KDs like between zero point 0.6 and zero point 0.8 some games to having like a minimum like 1.2. Yeah. I got you. I have a love hate relationship with the Pellington, man. The hit markers, depending on the server you're on, and I'm not sure how they fully operate, but the hit markers are just destroying me. I they're just destroying me. I can't stand getting hit markers. I finally got the iron sights for it though, so that's a big mood. Yeah, man. Uh, what's happening? Vague Beauty, how you doing today? Welcome on in. Yeah, I get so triggered when it comes to that. Not a whole lot. Vague, you know, we got the homies in the chat right now. And now that you're in this chat, you're a homie. But um this is the first, well, I say it's the first. I'm gonna acknowledge this is the first time even attempting a YouTube live stream. And we're kind of just chatting right now, kind of about whatever, but I wanted to open this up. I'm a recovered heroin addict, and so I wanted to kind of create a platform and create a live stream where people could kind of come in and ask questions, understand a little bit more about drug addiction, my experience surrounding it, but also at the same time, if we just want to chat about video games or chat about whatever you want to, that is what this is here for, So we're kind of chatting about Call of Duty right now. So, um, yeah, yeah. Where are you from? Welcome on in. Are you a gamer yourself? Like, kind of tell me a little bit about yourself if you don't mind. Gotcha. Not a gamer. How'd you find the stream? What brought you in? Hmm. Nice. Yeah. So I mean, a little bit since this is your first time here, I do wanna welcome you in. I kind of started. I've been doing content creation for about 2 years. And so one of the things that I haven't been extremely open about, I haven't. If people ask me, I'm never shy to disclose a lot of information about it, but Um, I've been a recovered heroin addict for over 7.5 years, or almost 7.5 years, and been sober from all other drugs since. And so I'm trying to actually be a little bit more open about that and create any sort of like discussion or platforms. So that's kind of what this is here for. You know, um, yeah, just another avenue. It's another avenue of content that's a huge part of my life that I think I can help a lot of people with. So I just wanted to kind of do that. So let me ask you. Yeah, it's chilly right now. Is if it's like in the 60s here in Texas, I can only imagine what it is like on the East Coast. Um, but yeah, I mean, last week I shared my story. I just kind of did an intro to myself, and this week I didn't really come with a topic. I'll be honest with you. Pretty bare bones, pretty little planning. Um, which is kind of how a lot of my recovery stuff goes. I just kind of see what happens. So, you know, yikes. That's terrible. That's terrible. See, I like cold weather, but I don't if there's not anything to do outside, hold on. Mm, it's been picked up. Yo, the food's been picked up. It's on its way. Had a shitload of notifications just go off there. But yeah. Let me ask if it's not too personal. Do you have anyone with? Oh wow, that's okay. That's okay. That's wild. How did you? If you don't mind me asking, you don't mind me asking, how did you find out? Or I mean, if, of course, don't. I know it can be a sensitive topic, so I mean, um, with what you're comfortable sharing, I'd love to hear about that. DNA site. Ah, wow. Holy shit. I can only imagine. I mean, I'm going through some interesting family transitions, but that has to be completely like earth shattering. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but that has to be challenging. It has to be extremely challenging. And have you been able to get in contact with? I mean, let me ask, like, just so I make sure I'm understanding it right. Were you able to? Do you know who your real father is? And have you been able to contact them? Ah, gotcha, 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 gotcha. Wow, that's crazy. That's insane, actually. I mean, I won't say I fully understand what you're going through, but what I do know is that every time I've walked through something challenging in life, what helps me get through shit like that is just knowing that like there's gonna be someone else in my path or my journey down the road that is gonna have that same experience where I'll actually be able to help them. It actually anything tough that I get to walk through, it allows me to be useful. It allows me to be useful. anything tough I walk through, it literally allows me to kind of like build up this collection of experiences that make me useful to that many more people, and be able to relate in certain ways. Some ways more than other, some ways more than not. But um, yeah, I mean, that's wild. Hmm. Wow, that's wild. Yeah, I don't even know what to. I don't even know what to fully say about that like that. Yeah, bro. I had a new. We have a new viewer in that just was looking up discussion sites, and so kind of elaborating on what she's currently walking through right now. But yeah, and you got someone that you got drafted to cook for Thanksgiving. Like, bro, like you shouldn't even be surprised about that. Well, Veg, I'm glad. Like, I appreciate you opening up about that. Like, I really do. That it's not easy to do things like that. And so I do appreciate you kind of opening up about that. Um, I can't say I fully relate to it because I haven't really gone through that, but I do want to mention that. You know. No, I'm not. Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's your fault, but like to come in and just open up about that. That's more what I was touching on. Yeah. Hmm? Isn't that weird? That's actually, that's actually an interesting point. Um, because some of the stuff I'm going through with my family, like it took a lot more courage for me to open up about what I was walking through with him than it did with the people like my community online. People I've never met in person before. Yeah, I can see that. But I think there's been a kind of been a theme that we've touched on a few points during the stream is that sometimes having although it's probably incredibly painful or probably just really like confusing. I mean, maybe a good opportunity for a fresh start, and maybe it's just it's a different perspective, one that's unique to you, where you get a completely fresh start on it. Yeah, I that in a strange way, not biologically, but with what I'm walking through with my family, some of them have showed their true colors where I don't even feel as comfortable trusting my family the way I used to. You know, and it to me, even though it's not biological, it still feels like a stranger. I'm just like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm finally just recognizing a lot of things that my family did was actually traumatic and had a strong effect on me. But on the outside, it appeared really good. You know, um, it's just really confusing. Oh no shit! I didn't know that. What? COVID bag? What do you mean? Yo, look at that burrito, chat. I sure hope not. Bro, absolutely. Wow. Really? Yeah, this. Yeah, Kyle, I agree with you. It's unbelievable, dude. I did get the onions and peppers on it. I did. I did. Must be a dog outside. That seems like a fair trade-off. You all right? This gotta be. It's gotta be. Did you was it from like DoorDash or Uber Eats or or Grubhub? Because if it was, now we know these established corporations are just a bunch of gangsters, you know what I mean? You know, imagine if you had like a blood like a spatter on one of your on one of your bags on the foil. I can only imagine. I agree with you there. With those delivery fees that they charge though, they kind of are. That's kind of crazy that you lived in an apartment with all that going on. That's crazy, man. Clay, are you okay? So the street we used to live on, um, me and my buddies here in tech, like, there's a street in Austin called Runberg, and it's notoriously known for a lot of crime, a lot of poverty, a lot of a lot of drug dealing, a lot of. You okay there? My goodness. Um, we it has such a bad reputation, so we were literally on the farthest west corner of the street, and we would literally just tell people we were on the intersection of like Metric, which is the street that went across from it, and the highway that it connected to. So we never said Rumberg, we just said Metric and 183 because it had such a bad reputation for it. That yeah, I can only imagine. New York is straight wild. I've only been there a couple times, but never to live there, only to visit. I can only imagine like when you start like getting into when you start like living day to day, like what that's like. I can like, do you live in the city or do you kind of live like in one of the other boroughs? I just don't get it, dude. I just don't. What had to go down for someone to get shot at a Burger King? I got you. That's a great, yeah. That's One of those two, right? Yeah. People are serious about their fries not being salted, bro. I believe it. I believe it. I'm trying to even think. I'm trying to even think if I have something to relate to that. You gotta wonder with shit like that. Like that to me is always fascinating. Like, I don't know that. I mean, that makes sense. Usually, it's a dangerous game, man. It's a dangerous game. Yep. A lot of things. A lot of things that could have happened. Oh yeah, dude. I'm just glad I got out when I did, and that I didn't go as far as some people did, because that could have been, because before I got sober, I was the idea of it sounded good, like, but I would have been the guy that would just use up all the product that someone fronted me, and have it some shit like that happen. That would have been me for sure. Yo, bro, I'm wearing this tool shirt. I'm basically Tim the Tap Man. I got two other tool shirts. I should just have them in a rotation. Bro, kind of just about every day, man. It's about perspective. Thought it was a jellyfish. You know, I could see that. And I'm looking back at it through the camera. I could see that. those 3D glasses. I could see that. I would have never guessed that whenever you before if you would have said like if you hadn't said that I never would have guessed it. But tools the shit. You might be onto something there. Veg, I can see that. Is it veg or veg? I just dropped food. I did. She said, "Oh, food dropped." Oh, she said, "Fam, I'm not gonna sleep now." That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure. I want to see. I don't think I fed her. She ate late today. I'm gonna go double check to make sure she's fed tonight. Be right back. Wow, broccoli are the little. Wow, I leave for 1.5 minutes, and this is what happens. Yo, can we get some ghost broccoli emotes? Imagine. Do you? She got that. She got that from the vet. She actually got that from every time she goes to the vet over here. She gets a new bandana. I think it's pretty festive. It covers Halloween and it also covers kind of Thanksgiving. It's got some like vibes that go both ways. She appreciates that. Oh wow. Prometheus is no emotes like emojis. So I like kind of like emotes on Twitch and in Discord. Yeah, emojis. Yeah, you do. And you need to film it this time and put it on YouTube. That's what you need to do. Damn, bro. I've never when you try to be when you try to be positive on Twitter, you just get absolutely shit on. Like these like what? Um, bro, I've never gotten so much like just so much toxicity. Like my one of my friends asked, he's like, "So how's Cold War?" I was like, "Phenomenal, man. I'm excited to grind this game again." Like Treyarch listens to their community and they're coming out guns hot. Like I've literally like one, two, three, four. So 4 out of the 5 comments have just been absolutely terrible. The only positive one I got, yo, Treyarch actually responded to my tweet. That's a fat W. That's a fat W. I've never seen so many. It's like people expect these things just to get fixed in like 2 fucking seconds, man. Like it really, it really do be like that sometimes, though, man. know. It's okay. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, we want to read the bad comments. All right, so I'm gonna give it some context. Like so the context, like like my buddies. He was recently on the podcast. The former Gears of War coach, so he's got a decent following and some pretty big clout in the esports community. He's like, "How's Cold War?" I was like, "Phenomenal, man." I was like, "I'm so excited to grind a game again." And I was like, Treyarch listens to their community and they're coming out guns hot. The first one, you're like this. The first one was hysterical. You're a liar, or you're one of those kids who head glitches all game with an M16 and stim pack and doesn't move more than 3 times during the whole game. And yeah, IG Guns Blazing is only adding 2 new maps since beta. How much is Activision paying you to lie? That's one. That's one. Ah. The next one was let's see. Yeah, next one was shut the fuck up. Cold War is a piece of trash game, a Modern Warfare Warzone expansion. Blackout was way better than you pieces of shit know it all, and the players around the world knows it. Boycott this piece of trash game. In all caps. That one was in all caps. Him and President Trump, like, they're BFFs, or he took, he took a few notes from his methods. The one this morning was, bro, game is shit, crashes all the time. I don't even have an OG Xbox One. I got the One X. Figure it out, Treyarch. And then the next one today, just now, do they listen? People have been reporting constant crashes with the game with the same error code on PC for 2 solid days, and we've still not had much words in regards to the issue. It's unplayable. I've had 49 crashes, all the same error code in 2 days. Piss take if you ask me. Well, too bad. Like, my take has been my experience. So, like, it's just like I love all these people. Like, it's like, bro, this isn't a take. This is just the truth. Um, the wholesome comment I got was from Treyarch. Looking forward to the years ahead. Thanks for playing. I was like, that was kind of wholesome. And then someone commented below him, game's not working for me, guys. I mean, honest WTF. Bro, it's like these kids, it's like these, I don't even think they're kids, man. Like, I think these are a bunch of grown-ass man children. Like, these people are just the one about, like, he's at where he talked about Activision paying me to lie, like, that was just, yeah, I mean, but the reality is that, like, I haven't had that issue. I mean, it's probably the most, if he would have deleted that last piece, that little jab where it said piss take if you ask me, like, and first and foremost, and second of all, this was from a conversation 2 days ago and not today. Like, when this happened, this was on Friday, and this man's just commenting on it on Sunday night. You know what I mean? So even if I had the same experience with him, this is still 2 days later. And I've seen some issues. Like, I've definitely seen issues on the game. Like, there's no doubt about that. But, I think, all things considered, Treyarch released a really good game given the current circumstances. I really do. Like, oh yeah, Kyle, yeah, absolutely, man. It's just now if I'm being honest, so you can on it, you could look like my computer specs are they're not the best in the world, but they are better than most. Like they're like I do have better PC specs than most people currently, and then probably a lot of the population has that's playing this on PC. So I will like take that into. I have to remember that like when I'm talking about this, like this is my PC setup, like where I'm coming from. So you just never know like what with PC. There's so many different elements that could be causing that. You know, the potato's pretty obvious, but you know, with PC, it there's so many things that could be going on. Like it could not even be the title at all. It could just be your computer's out of date or you haven't cleaned it or you haven't or you're running too many things at the same time on a brand new AAA title. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think so too. I wholeheartily agree. And these people that think that there's going to be no issues on game release are completely like they've either never gone through a game release or a game launch, or they're just completely full of shit, you know, or have no idea how any of that works. I mean, Treyarch has been the most transparent, the most communicative, the most, you know, literally every like they've been the most communicative of any of the between the two companies. And I mean, I it's hard to hate on that. Now, I was having some issues today where my frames were dropping, and I just lowered my settings and it seemed to fix it. But you know, I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. It but now what's good is that um I do think it's cool that COD Pro League is now back on PC though. Or not back on PC, but on PC for the first time. I just I don't know, man. The whole topic of these people on social media is just like you don't got anything better to do than just to try to like roast someone. Like it's just when people release these games, it's like it's a personal attack on them. You know, when something is wrong, it's just like this whole like massive just explosion of just anger and hatred. Like, bro, where is all that coming from? Oh yeah, dude, that was AIDS. I remember that. I remember that. And remember when my remember when my PC just literally bricked after that Windows 10 update? Finally. It's gonna now it's gonna be controller on PC. But still I'm okay with that. Especially with everything being online now with COVID and there's no actual tournaments. You know, now that it's on PC, if someone like lags out or if there's connection issues on PC, they can actually pause the game. without having to remember like what exact second they were on, all the kills, all the stats, and then doing like a reset and figuring out rules for bracket for like. Bro. Yeah. Yo, this is nuts. These PlayStations are selling for fucking $1,600. One of them's 2,000. What the fuck are people doing? Why are they paying this much money for a goddamn console? I just um HCS is on. Oh yeah, yeah. So it's still on Xbox because they're doing Halo 5 tournaments, and Halo 5 is not on. Only custom games are on PC, which they could technically do that, but it's still on Xbox right now. Right though, like look at this. That's unbelievable, man. The good news on this is that most of these are almost on their last ones. So hopefully, once these are done, these scalpers have made their fucking money, and then we can go back to like buying consoles like normal people. See now, I can like as a with the resellers thing, like I see one on here for like $585. Like to me, it's like okay, it's less than $100 over, and it's an extremely hot ticket item. Like that person to me, at least, is like to me that's a lot more fair. Like that wouldn't be as bad doing that. It's still $85 over retail, but you're not gouging. You know what I mean? Like you're not gouging him. So, hmm. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm probably about to stop the stream here soon because I'm gonna start playing. Never mind, that was at $705. Jesus Christ! No, I'm not paying that much more. Nope. Yeah, I'm probably about to hop off and play some Cold War again. But we're gonna wrap it up, man. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Yeah, it's fun. I really dig the analytics from YouTube. I really do. I'm really digging that. So okay, Mr. Prometheus, y'all, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate y'all. Oh wow, you see that little belly there? That's that burrito sitting in there. All right, y'all. I'm gonna sign off for the evening. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Y'all have a fantastic night, and I will be back on Twitch. On even though we didn't talk a whole lot about addiction, but we just kind of like went with it. I'll be back on Tuesday with some streams with some Black Ops. Kyle, if you can, it's double XP, so get those in when you can. My guy, I know you're at work right now. But much love, homies.